Hi friends, thank you so much for joining with me. I received a couple of new items just these few days before New Year's, hence why I'm sitting down to film a try-on/play session with you guys. The most exciting item is this one by Natasha Denona. It's probably the most exciting for me because I love a matte shadow, and this one has all of them in this little mini palette. Starting off with base, my skin hasn't been great recently, hence why the tone and texture isn't looking that good, hence why I'm going in with a cushion foundation. This is a new one to me. This is the Parnell Cicamanu Serum Cushion. The shade I have here is in 19N. I received this cushion foundation yesterday and just used it once. This is my second time using it. I'm grabbing this one again only because it's moisturizing my skin. Currently have really dry dehydrated areas around my mouth, and yesterday when I wore it I felt it gave me enough hydration. Part of the same line as the cushion, I'm grabbing the concealer. The shade I have here is in 21. Using the cushion again. I'm really happy with the coverage, and I'm going in with the powder just on the T-zones because I'm not sure if I want to go in with the cream blusher later on. I want to go in and fill in my brows first. This item is not new, but the shade I have here is new. It's the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. I got the size mini here in the Brow Wiz, and I recall there was a brush behind it previously, and now in this iteration there is none, so I need to grab a brow brush from another brow pencil I have. The reason I wanted to get the shade Taupe was because I always felt I had a heavy hand with my brows, hence why I thought if I got a lighter shade it will look more softer. What do you guys think? I think it's a touch soft. I might need to try the shade Soft Brown next. But I do like the finish. I do like this more neutral finish on the brows. Prep the eyes with some eyeshadow primer. Because I powdered my nose already, I'm going in with my trusty nose contour from Ping. Starting off with the fair shade, I'm going to use this as a base all over the eyelid. Using a very light layer, hence why it looks transparent. Going in with the light shade, I'm going to be using this as an all-over shader color to the outer corners of the eyes. Again, this shade is uber soft, which is what I've been really hoping for. Taking a more dome brush now to the center shade. And I want to apply this again to the outer corners, but just on the hollow of the eyes, very lightly. This is going to really act as a deepening contour shade. Using my fluffy brush from before, just going to blend it out. You could hold it there for a very natural everyday look, just with a little bit of contour on the eyes. I'm going in with a little bit of liner and using that dark brown and black shade in the palette. Taking the dark brown here with a slanted pencil brush, only applying this to the outer half of the lash line. Practically stamping it on. I just cleaned off my brush a little bit and coming back to that liner shade and smudging it out. Going in with the black shade of the palette and taking a tiny little bit again with the pencil slanted brush and using this to create a wing. That black is definitely very intense. That's the upper lid space pretty much done. I want to go in with these two shades, the second and third shade, with a smaller pencil brush and applying this to the outer corners of the lower lash line. Going to throw on some mascara and that's done for the eyes.
Keeps me close in the friend zone. Yeah, but I don't mind it too much though. Why? If my feelings don't show, say it ain't.
That's the eyes done. Now taking one of my favorite liquid blushes at the moment. This is the YSL Make Me Blush in the shade 44. Here's a dollop of it on my hand here. It's a beautiful shade and it's super easy to blend out on the cheeks. The application is flawless as well. I just basically dab it on like this. And this gives you the most flawless pinky flush on the cheeks. So pretty. Before we go ahead with the rest of the makeup, I'll show you guys a swatch of the Natasha Denona matte palette. That's a swatch of it on my hand here of all 5 shades. I really love it because first of all, the intensity of these shades is not too hard, so it's really easy to work with for beginners, and with the darker shades here you can definitely smoke it out. The tone of this is perfectly in the middle of that neutral as well. I can see myself definitely using this on a daily basis because it's so easy to use and it creates a beautiful finish. If you use a few, like the first 3 of these shades to create an everyday natural look, or you can incorporate these 2 darker shades to give you a more smoky effect. Remember the glow that the liquid blush is giving me because I'm going to be covering it up with a powder to showcase this new highlighter from Clinique. This is the True Highlight Weightless Illuminator in the shade 01 Moonlit Pearl. First time swatching it on my finger here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look how finely milled that is. Here it is on my hand here. Oh, the glow is so pretty. So gorgeous. Using a slanted brush like this, it almost mimics the shape of a finger. Dabbing it in. Light hitting it. I want to apply a little bit on the Cupid's bow here. Oh, definitely works better with the fingers. If you want a more intense look, fingers is definitely the way to go. I'm going to try a little bit of finger on the cheek as well. Highlight just make me so happy. Finishing off the look with the lips now, I purchased 3 of the new Eldridge Refillable lipsticks. Here are the 3 I purchased. The first one here is 183, Ashes of Roses. The second one here is Romy, 184. And the last one is Ribbon, which is 186. I'm feeling a little bit bold today, and also it's New Year's Eve, hence why I'm going to be going in with 186 Ribbon. And before that, I'm going to use a lip liner by Makeup Forever. The shade I have here is 402 Untamed Fire.
She's not a celebrity, but she's taken. So can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. My mama told me don't talk to people you have.
This is the finished look, and you can see the lips is definitely the center of attention here, but the eyes just complement the whole look so well because it's very soft, yet it has that playful smokiness. That highlight is just so beautiful. It sits so smoothly on the cheeks here, and it gives that little bit of sparkle on the Cupid's bow as well. Perfect for a New Year's or a party kind of look. I would say this is definitely a really pretty kind of everyday going out look because it's not so loud, and all these items that I'm using today, I feel it really fits into my makeup forte, which is not or barely there, kind of very natural makeup. So I definitely see myself using this palette a lot during 2025, and I love that how they brought this palette out just at the end of 2024 because you didn't expect a kind of release during the end of the year, but she brought out with such a fantastic little palette. Also really love this highlight here from Clinique. Clinique has been kind of the underdog for a very long time, but when I saw the release of this highlight, I was really intrigued because the pigmentation of this highlight just looked incredibly smooth. So I wanted to try it out in stores. As soon as I swatched it, I was hooked because it was ultra smooth, and you can see on the cheeks here, it's absolutely gorgeous. Best applied with fingers. And Lisa Eldridge's lipstick. As you can see, I grabbed 3. I'm planning to grab more, so I definitely love these lipsticks. She also came out with, I think, 2 new videos recently showcasing some products that are going to come out really soon. So she has a concealer pen and also some new brushes. I'm really excited about it. I took an Insta snapshot immediately after I saw it, and I tagged Lisa, and then she replied me saying that not long now. So I'm uber excited for these products to be releasing, I'm assuming beginning of 2025. Really hopeful. Wrapping up the video, wishing you guys a fantastic New Year's Eve and all the very best for the new year to come, 2025. Until next time, wishing you all great skin and beautiful makeup, and remember, true beauty comes from within. Hence, you're beautiful. Bye.